This project's a little different from the other ones. What I'm doing now is I'm drilling some mounting holes. This is a regular 2x4, as you saw in the layout before in part 1, laying out the dice towers. I'm actually screwing these boards down to my surface board, my machinable surface board. I have one that it's made out of MDF. It's probably about time to replace it. As you can see, there's 4 boards. I've drilled them, now they're laid out.
Alright, what I've done is I have an alignment line on the bed of this that I know is true to the bit travel in this direction. So I'm going to screw this down, and then all the rest of them will be pressed up against this. And these screws are about a ½ inch longer, so they won't interfere with the material or the movement of the bed.
Now I'm going to speed up mounting the rest of them. And what I stated before was that the first one is lined up with the travel of the machine. So if you take the bit and move them, put it next to that first one that I mounted and go from one end to the other, you'll be able to see that it is straight right along the edge of that board. Now I'm going to mount the other end of those. Remember, the first one is mounted all the way, and now I'm pressing, you see I'm pressing up against it so that it mounts it down tight against the other one. That gives me 4 boards that are mounted. I did this project as part of a class. I did the drilling and mounting and all that before the students got there. That's one of the students there. Then I had them home the machine, load the program, and then run the machine. It takes about 26 minutes for each one of those parts to be cut. We had some tear out issues on the first ones we did, so what happened is I modified it so that it actually, the first cut it does is make a clearance cut for that trough that comes out. You notice the first part is gone. When it's done, we simply hit pause and unscrewed it, and we're sanding it while the other ones are working. We had the first 2 assembled before the machine was done cutting out the rest of them. It's kind of a neat way to do it. This is after it's cut the 3rd one, and I wanted to show you the real-time motion, a little quick snapshot of it. You can see that it's not that fast. It's 100 inches per minute, but it's not like the fly through you just saw. So this is cutting the 3rd one, and the next shot should actually look at cutting the 4th one. So it's transferring over to the 4th one. I didn't want to speed that up because that makes me seasick just looking at it in real time. So it's coming down and starting cutting the 4th one, and poof, 26 minutes later, the 4th one is done. And you notice the other 2 are gone. That's because we were working on those and getting them finished. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, and have fun with your CNC.